Corn.
About what?
Corn and grains. And go ahead and talk a little bit about corn and buckwheat and the importance of that. Corn and buckwheat and the importance of that.
We have failed to mention, as a member of the food materials products, we failed to mention the importance of corn. And buckwheat was cultivated by Native Americans, and early in the discovery of Native America, the European peoples learned the use and care and growing of buckwheat. Corn, there was primitive types of corn which still exist, but through possibly crossbreeding or corn was improved. As a young man, I remember ears of corn that were tremendous in size and were what is known as flint corn. Now most of the corn is dent corn. It shrinks in when it ages and seasons. But the flint corn had a rounded surface, very hard, and that is the important corn in the making of cornmeal and high-grade corn flours. There is a great number of hybrids, and some of them will not reproduce from the corn that's harvested. The seeds are pretty much sterile, and it has to be planted each year, replaced. Many hybrids are not reusable, and they don't reproduce themselves. Good example of that is a mule. The result of mating of the jackass and a mare horse produced a mule, sometimes tremendous size. But hybridization, another thing, it doesn't often occur. But there were quite a number of grains that were used by Native Americans that we really didn't have that much knowledge of. Popcorn our people used, and they understood the popping practice, allowing the corn to pop when it was heat. Popcorn, I love it, and it was important to our culture. But again, the grains were very, very important, and potatoes. Good number of potato varieties, and they're on the increase. Our people never heard of golden or yellow potatoes, but they're common in the markets now. We have potatoes with a red skin. You simply brush them good and take the most threatening looking eyes out of them and a root, and you cook and eat the skin. Potatoes, somehow it got to be called the Irish potato. It was never known in Ireland until the discovery of America. Then it was taken there and it became one of the most important foods of the British Isles. And there was a period of time called the potato famine that really affected the food supply of Europe, Ireland, possibly Scotland. But the use of the potato, its cultivation, became worldwide. It's a very important food source for things beyond the importance of food. A good source of alcohol, a good source of starches, which are used in clothing manufacture. Starch is a great commodity that's important to textile industry.